Good morning, everyone. My name is Jean Henry. Okay, I'm working for CAFi. And as you may know, CAFi is a French acronym. Okay, it means welcoming center and support. So we are working with newcomers here in Fredericton. So welcome to this presentation, and I have a lot of information to provide you. Thank you so much for your time. And then I'm gonna share my screen with you in order to go over the slides. Pay your attention, please. So does everyone see my screen?
I believe we can see it. I can see it, so I think everyone else can.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we are on the first slide. As I said before, CAFi, means Francophone Immigrant Welcoming and Support Center. That's the meaning of the acronym. So there's some, as you can go over the second slide. So let me zoom it a little bit. So I'm gonna talk to you about our history. Okay, the organization was formed in October 27th, 2005.
Jean, sorry to interrupt. We had a request if you could put it in full screen mode, like presentation mode. So I believe you would go to slideshow up at the top.
Slideshow.
Yeah, right beside animations.
So that means you don't see the screen well?
We do, but we just see like the whole PowerPoint application.
But not the slides?
We see the slides, but we can see your toolbar and everything. I think it's just easier if we just see. So if you move your mouse up, do you see where
it says new slide?
No, like above that it says insert. Do you see?
Yeah.
The toolbar right at the top, all the way over to slideshow. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to the right.
Click on insert.
No, don't click on insert. Move your mouse down all the way to the right. No, go back up to insert where you were.
Yes.
And then you see it's right next to its draw.
Draw.
Yeah, design.
Design.
Transitions, animation, slideshow.
Slideshow. That's it.
Yeah, okay. I believe, and then from beginning, the very first option.
Okay, so just go to
or from current slide.
To the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good like that.
I'm not sure what you clicked there. Do you see on the toolbar says from beginning?
Let me see.
To the left.
Yes. I'll click on that.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. We can see it full screen mode now.
All right. Okay. So as I repeat, Francophone Immigrant Welcoming and Support Center. Okay. So the second slide, so it's about our history. The organization was formed on October 27, 2005. CAFi, formerly CAIM, has long been carried by volunteers. In 2008, the organization took possession of a fixed office with employees. The number of employees has grown gradually and now consists of more than 25 people supported by trainees. In September 2011, CAIM changed its name to CAFi to expand its services throughout the southeast of New Brunswick. The CAIM changes its name and is now called CAFi. Okay, that's the history, from 2005 and now. But in December 2023, our satellite office is open here in Fredericton. So that means we have almost 2 years here in Fredericton. So that's our history. So let me go to the third slide, talking about our mission. And then we have a mission, we have our vision as well. Okay, let me just go to the English version. Oh no. Yeah, our mission. So we are here, to help newcomers, mostly Francophone people, but we are helping anyone. For instance, people who would like to learn French. So once, you are a newcomer here, okay, you are wherever you are from, so you are welcome to participate to our programs, more specifically, our French conversation circle. So that's our mission. We are here to help everyone. And then our vision, so we want to be really, to offer really excellent services to anyone who is a newcomer here in Fredericton. Okay, our services in Fredericton. For example, so before I'm talking about this slide, our online French conversation circle. So like last year, we only had like 4 activities, but it was just me, but it's still just me as an employer here in CAFi. But next month, I'm gonna have a colleague with me. That's why we did multiply our activities by 2. It means we have 8 activities, and sometimes we have extra other activities. And soon, maybe after 3 or 6 months, we're gonna offer maybe 1 or 2 new services to our community. Our online French conversation circle. So we do that exclusively online, since winter, the last winter. It's because I know it's really tough for people to come here. And then, because of snow, the road are slippery and so on and so on. So we still keep it online every Wednesday. Every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., we offer our online French conversation circle. Actually, we have 2 groups. It's beginners and intermediate. So how it works, for instance, for beginners, we go back to the very beginning, starting with the French alphabet. And then after that, we go to the numbers. And then after that, we go to conversation. It's really important for anyone who is learning a language. Conversation is the key for this learning. For our intermediate group, it's the same thing. We keep doing conversation, and then the topic can be anything. Sometimes it's over environment, sometimes the workplace, sometimes the university, and so on and so on. So if anyone is interested in learning French, feel free. Everything is free. You have nothing to pay. So the only thing we ask people to do is to register with us, and then you will get full access to our services. Besides our online French conversation circle, we offer free workshops every month, just 1 free workshop every month. And then the topic can be anything. Like you have an example, it was last winter, we had a free workshop on winter, how to dress up, all the measures to take, to drive, anything. So that's really important. And then usually volunteers do that, or sometimes it can be, it is working NB, or Service Canada. So we have experts sometimes. Sometimes it's just volunteers who are also experts. So free workshops once a month. It's online, always online. We have another activity. It's called welcoming meeting. So first, all newcomers share, their challenges, during the first 3 months. Sometimes when people come here, the challenge can be employment, the challenge can be finding, an apartment, but usually people share everything and then we take notes. And after that, we see how we can help. It's a really, really, really very important activity for newcomers. And then because, we guide them, to find an apartment, to find employers, to maybe sometimes to find seasonal activities, and so on and so on. So it's called, once again, welcoming meeting. And then after that, after sharing everything between us, so we pick a topic. A topic can be anything, but something, that concerns, newcomers here in Fredericton. Also, we have our community connection activities. We really, really love that. We have every month 2 community connection activities. Sometimes it's soccer games, sometimes picnics, sometimes anything that gathers people, and then it's good, for their networking. It's good for their, they meet other people in the community. It's really important. And then, once people participate to the community connection activities, and then, they stay away from isolation. It's really, really important for our community. So you see this image, we organized a soccer game here in St. Anne Community Center. So we had so many people that day. Also, as I said before, sometimes we do hiking, sometimes it's basketball, and then bowling. For bowling, last year we went to Kingswood. It's not far away from here, from CAFi or from MCAF. So we spent 2 hours, and then, families were really, really, really happy to do that. Sometimes it's a movie, and then sometimes it's soccer. Also, we have a monthly food distribution program. So it's really, really good, for people who are in need. It's really important. But donation comes from our Mokto Food Bank every month, but it's once a month for people who really need that. So I don't ask any proof of, finances and so on. So the people can just give me the permission, and then every month, those people receive food. Sometimes, it's bread, eggs, and anything, but something in really great shape anyway. Okay, so we also have volunteers. Volunteering is really important for us. As I said before, I'm the only one here. Most volunteers, our volunteers are really active. They help. Sometimes they do presentation, and then it's really important to have them with the food distribution program. They help. Sometimes they help with our program called a welcoming meeting. So we have at least actually 20 or 25 volunteers, and we keep recruiting people, who are interested in doing volunteering. So as you can see here, our volunteers contribute greatly to our success. Also, something we would like to do, as a special events, we'd like to celebrate some special events every year. So this year, so we would like to be in touch with the First Nations. So I'm gonna go to this to the other slide. Okay, first let me talk about the Acadian Day. So last year on August 15th, CAFi was present, and this year we're gonna be there. It's gonna be celebrated in downtown. So it's gonna be doing 3 days. So we'll be downtown with them. That's for the Acadian Day. And the other special events, so it's the Black Month History. So last year we did celebrate that, and the Black Month History. It's really, really important for us. So we did celebrate that on Saturday, 22nd February 2025. And then we're gonna just celebrate it again next year. Also, other thing we would like to do, it's the indigenous culture. So this year, this year CAFi is planning to be part of the indigenous powwow. It's gonna be on June 14, 2025. So I'm working on that actually, because I know it's really important, because we are here as newcomers, we are here. So we need to know the culture, indigenous culture and other cultures as well. So we are working on that. And then if you need information, or if you know any information, you can share that with me, if you don't mind. Okay, I believe it was the last slide. Now I can receive your questions. Thank you so much for attending. And then, as I said, we're gonna have other services, new services that we'll offer. And then the next time I will have the opportunity to do a presentation. So I will talk, to you about that. So once again, thank you so much. So it's time to, to ask questions on any service or anything.
Thank you, Jean. I don't believe anybody except for you, me, and Jing have access to their mic. So if anybody has a question, it's probably best to type it in the chat. We'll give a few minutes because the teachers will need to ask the students as well. So.
Okay. What I still see it says chat is only available during the meeting, but when I click, I don't have access.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
I can read it, I don't know, but I cannot chat, but I can talk anyways.
Can you read what other people have said?
I can see that, but
yeah, you can't type. Okay. Well, if you have a hard time seeing them, I can read them out to you as well.
Okay. So questions, or if people are interested to register with us, it's the time. Everything is free here. We don't claim any money from people, and be aware of scams, everything. So people might tell you, okay, so you pay something. No, everything is free here in CAFi. Everything. For those who would like to learn French, the province is bilingual, it's French and English. So take the opportunity anyway. You can just register and then you will attend online. It's free. So if you are new, okay, I see that Sheila says how to register. So, but unfortunately, we don't have online services, but anyone who would like to register with us, they can come here. So here at 715 Prisman Street, 715 Prisman Street. We are at St. Anne Community Center in front of the hospital, Chalmers Hospital. So that's our address. And then I'm here in room B106. Room B106. Once you are at the reception, just ask for Jean. and then the secretary will, will guide you down here. And then once you register, okay, you have access to our full services. So what you need to bring with you, just a copy of your COPR or of your PR card and so on. And then we have like just one form to fill out, and then after that you are good. So any other question?
Somebody else had a question right before that. Debbie said, how can people know about the activities? Where is the information posted?
Exactly. Thank you. It's really important. So first, I usually send an invitation mail to everyone. That's number one. Number two, we have a WhatsApp group. I register all the phone numbers. Okay. Number three, we have a Facebook page. If you search for Gene CAFi, not Gene Henry, Henry is my last name, but my Facebook page is Gene CAFi. And then you will see all the posts, all, the upcoming events. That's, we have 3 ways. Or if you swing by, that's another way. So you can have the information as well. WhatsApp group, Facebook, mails, and then if you swing by, okay, I can tell you what's going on. So if you have any, if you would like to suggest something too, so it's welcome. I'm listening as well. So if you have something in mind you would like CAFi to do, I will be happy to do that. Because we are one community. So for your network, and so on, for your integration, that's what we are working for that. So if you don't have any other questions, I think I don't know, Victoria.
We should probably give just a couple more minutes because it took a little while for the first questions to come in, because they have to ask their students.
Okay.
So we'll wait a couple more minutes, and if not, then people have your contact information.
Sure.
You can't type it in the chat, right?
Okay, let me try.
Because if not, I can probably do
no,
it.
it doesn't
Or
work.
Jing.
I cannot type.
Okay.
Okay. So anyways, Jing has the presentation. My
yeah, and she
is on the very last slide. Phone number and email address, and Facebook page, as I said, Gene CAFi. And then, well, yeah, that's all.
Perfect. Well, I don't think anybody else has any questions. Oh yeah, Jing actually typed it in the chat there,
Yeah,
your email address. So
yes.
Okay. So I guess if anybody has any questions or suggestions or anything, you can email Jean the email address. Oh, we do have one question.
What day is the monthly? Yeah, so it depends, but usually it's at the end of each month. Like for this month, it's gonna be Friday, and then the next month in June, it's on maybe June 30th or 29th. So it's always at the end of each month.
Any more questions?
So as a reminder, let me tell you guys, our online French conversation circle is really important. You are here in New Brunswick, in Fredericton. If you would like to work in the government, they will, language, is one of the requirements. Both languages, it's so important for you. I know it's not a formal course, because at the end, we don't give you a certification, but it's really important. You can express yourself in French, you can talk. So it's free, and then take the opportunity. You have to seize that. Seize the opportunity. It's gonna be beneficial. It's really, really important. Everything is free, no money to pay, and then I believe there is no school, French school, where you can go to learn that here in Fredericton. Maybe in Montreal, but not here. And then it's gonna cost you something. So I have many volunteers, francophone volunteers, who do that. Sometimes it's just me. I do that, the presentation, most specifically for beginners. I know it's so tough, but I have my way to let them understand, how how they can speak. I have, for instance, people from Thailand, Ghana, Nigeria. Actually, they are doing well, so well, so well. People from China as well. So they are learning French. So you can come join us, and then you will see the results after 3 months. I guarantee you. No, as I said, the conversation circle, it's online, and then it's every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an hour. But the way I do it, I always have 2 groups, okay? First, I start with intermediate, and then second with beginners. But by next Wednesday, another volunteer will take care of the intermediate people, and then I will take care of beginners.
I think what she means is like when you get a new client, can they join the circle, like the conversation circle right away, like the next Wednesday, or do they have to wait until September, for example?
No. They don't have
It's
to wait.
ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Perfect. Okay.
That's why I take care of beginners. I know how to deal with that. You see what I mean? I don't say the other volunteers I don't no. It's not the meaning of that, but I have my way, to help them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for instance, if you register today and then tomorrow,
And then you can join.
You can attend
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Okay, great. And then she said there's no summer break.
Oh no, there's no summer break.
No
But I
summer
know,
break.
but the schedule will be different. But I will find a way. For instance, the center will work from 8 to 4 or 8 to 5. I think it's gonna be every Monday, no, Tuesday and Thursday, but every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is gonna be from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I will use, one of these days to keep it ongoing.
Right. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Don't think we have any more questions. One could pop up, but like we said, if any participants have any questions, you can send an email to Jean's email, which is posted in the meeting chat as well. And I think we're good to go then. Thank you very much.
I would be happy to answer and then to provide information. So let me tell you, thank you so much, Victoria. Thank you so much, Jean, for giving me this opportunity to do this presentation, to talk about CAFi, to a great group, to MCAF. Thank you so much. And I'm open anytime. Just, send me, just give me a call or send me an email. And so we'll do that. Thank you to all participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jean. We really appreciate it.
Good. You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.